Heyo!
I didn't know we were going on 3.
Now I've got 2 in there just to fuck you up.
No!
Ha-ha!
You swine. Right. Stop clapping, you bastards.
Do some work.
Right, okay.
Still hasn't fixed
Heidi
our
hi.
podcast from 2 weeks
And
ago.
hody ho. Everybody.
Hello.
And, oh god.
Hi.
Yes, we have
What was
special
that?
guests. Sorry,
A third
no one's
voice?
making noise. So I was concerned
No
my
one's
audacity broke.
there.
A third voice, you said?
Right, yeah, no, we have a third voice. Third voice, introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Will. That's me. I got nothing.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a bit more in depth. Will is James's brother. As much as I've got James, you're his brother, you introduce him.
We needed a third person for D&D, and I was like, hey, Will does a lot of that. I'm going to ask him. And he was like, alright.
I was
There
like,
we go.
yeah.
Fascinating story of our lives.
I exist for Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so, Will is, the bridge contingent grows, which is nice, because filthy foreigners coming over here, stealing our Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know, I was getting with that. Anyway, yeah, we're back to playing Dungeons and Dragons this week. It should be fun, it should be interesting. James
Well,
is,
we
I think...
We say this week, but actually the last episode was Dungeons and Dragons, because you never got around to fixing the podcast.
It's because it was broken beyond repair. I'll happily send you the files if you want to spend time on them.
You never told me it was
Why we
broken beyond repair. The last thing you said was you can fix it.
I tried, it's broken beyond repair, sorry. I'll give it a live update. It's broken beyond repair.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Well, we better record
That's
another
it.
one soon.
Yes, we shall do. But yeah, welcome. Wait, I can get more mysterious than that. Welcome back to... I can't do that for long. Yeah.
Good.
I feel immersed.
Paul?
Is he dead?
Paul, you there?
The players have taken over.
What he tends to do is kind of just leave and not say anything. So I think this is probably one of those times.
I'm going to play back volumes again, I had boo-boos. Hi, everyone,
What
again.
did you say?
Something about a boomer?
I was messing with playback volumes on my laptop on Audacity, and it's integrally linked to my actual audio volumes, so I can't do both at the same times. But that's more technical stuff. We'll leave that. Basically, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to play Dungeons and Dragons now.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Wait, what?
Before we play that,
Have I been baited?
yeah, surprise.
I've been tricked.
Yeah, it's actually a therapy session, Will. It's an intervention. Everyone's quite worried about you.
That sounds more accurate.
No, but before we begin the Dungeons and Dragons, what's everyone's beverage of choice today?
Will, do you have one?
I do. I have
What do you
Beardo IPA.
A what?
Beardo IPA.
Mm.
It's got a picture of a very stylish looking man with a twirled mustache and a beard on the front. It's quite lovely.
Oh, that must be me.
Yes.
What brewery
James,
is
he
that
said
from?
stylish, so it's not you.
How
I think...
rude.
Well, no, I think you, like me, have hit a certain part of their lives where you realise jeans and t-shirts are acceptable in all situations and sort of never evolved beyond that style.
Yeah, that's true.
Like shirts, if I'm doing something fancy, if not jeans and t-shirt. But now I'm interrupting. James, what are you drinking?
I am enjoying I think it's the same time as last time, and something I always have. Bose Lugtred Lagered Ale.
It is the same thing.
It is the same
Which
thing.
is I won't
yes.
make the same joke about, haha, You're drinking a sound system.
Oh, Bose, yeah.
Haha.
Thanks, Will.
Beaus.
appreciate-
I
As in
got
it belongs
you.
to Bo. As in Bo Bridges, that guy who was on Stargate with.
Oh yeah.
Jeff Bridges' brother.
Was it actually?
He also...
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
It's a power family right there.
They build bridges.
And act in Stargate, which involved a bridge. It all makes sense.
I see what you did there.
It's
That
all
was
thing-
quick thinking.
Thank you.
I don't get it.
Paul, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking, I'll give it its exact title. Nizawa Kinchinaman Umeshu Plum Sake.
Bless you.
Yeah, you good there?
It's basically... It's delicious, and I can drink it straight with some ice in it, and it's lovely. It goes from plum into just like almondy to marzipan notes, and yeah, I can recommend it.
That sounds very pretentious.
Oh, it's so nice though.
It's worth it.
It really is. Like, to sound pretentious, it's totally worth it.
Well, yeah. Okay. You are pretentious.
Right.
So it's
I am very
thanks for
pretentious. Right, now we can actually begin the Dungeons and Dragons part.
that. Oh, what? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, we only said it about 14 times.
Rungeons and Dragons?
Fungeons and faggots? Like the meatballs?
The small meatballs.
Bunions and flagons.
Bunions and flagons.
I like that.
Woo.
Bagpipes and badgers?
Okay, Paul,
How far can we go?
can we go?
Alright. Boo. Fun sponge. So, I
Because I
think
want
we
to
went
play
off
the
last time.
game.
Fun sponge? What?
So, James has just built his character, and we are going to begin your quest with a little bit of light background. Background knowledge is not necessarily important. So, this campaign is taking place on the world of Eberron, specifically the continent of Corvair. The continent of Corvair has just been has just finished the a great conflict known as the Last War. This conflict raged for over a century and has radically changed the whole of Eberron. The conflict began after the last king of Galfar died, and his children fought to decide who's going to become the new ruler. Each controlled one of the kingdom's 5 nations. You've got Under, Brayland, Kyr, Kanath, and Thrain. The war has broke apart not only the nations, but also organizations and families all across the continent. The name The Last War comes from the thought that people... it was so horrendous that people thought it would never war again.
That sounds familiar.
But this one had robots.
Perhaps.
Did you say how?
So yeah.
Oh.
So the difference with Eberron is that it's a much more advanced kind of civilization and continent than your traditional Forgotten Realms. So it's more kind of steampunky. You've got airships, trains. It's pretty cool. And one more bit of background knowledge. It's not important, but the kingdom of Kyr was transformed during the war into a lifeless grey wasteland called the Mournland. And that sort of catastrophe was the catalyst for the peace, because it was so shocking that they thought, why are we fighting when we're destroying each other to this extent? And that is where we're going to pick up our tale as two soldiers of an empire, you get to pick and choose, are strolling through the Mournland.
So we are brothers in arms.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm giving you a bit of a link to each other, so you're not total strangers.
High five!
Or intercontinental high five.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do Dragonborn and Tieflings have 5 fingers, or are we talking like high 7s at this point?
I don't know. I think
I think
Dragonborn
Will
have
probably
4.
has like a hoof.
I'm not a centaur.
You're a dragon. You got like a,
That's- yeah,
you got like
you
a
win.
claw then, I imagine.
Yeah, got claws.
And I have fuck knows what a tiefling has. I don't know.
I got normal hands.
Apart from they're red.
They're red and sometimes scary and full of demon blood, but
So we can high phalanges then.
Right, high phalanges.
high phalange.
That sounds like the empire I want to be from.
What, high phalange?
The High Phalangian Empire.
Unfortunately, your options are perhaps limited to the nation of Under, the nation of Breland. You could be remnants.
Cheeseland.
Breland, yeah.
Cheeseland.
You can be part of the remnants of the Empire of Care, or you can be the Empire of Karnath, or the Empire of Thrain.
I don't care for care. Can we start our own one? Right now.
I mean, you could. You could.
The-
High
effectively
was
say-
it?
Phalangian.
High phalangian empire.
Okay.
Can
So,
we be part of the Cheese World?
I kind of want to be Breland, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was it Breland?
okay.
Let's be soldiers of cheese.
Wonderful. And one more question before we get started, actually. Pick a season. You can go summer
Oh.
or winter.
Summer. Because I
Summer.
don't want any
Okay.
more winter.
Okay. So, as you're kind of walking through the Mournland, it's a pleasant summer day. So kind of, there's no rain, it's not cold, it's a nice sort of walking temperature.
But there is absolutely nothing around us.
Yeah, it's a very, very sort of barren region.
Ah, what a lovely day. In nothing.
Just keep walking
Yeah,
forever.
Okay.
I cannot
Where are we
bear it.
going? Are we just walking in
So-
circles?
No, you have a mission. You are walking towards the town of Oakhurst, which is slowly slowly coming into view in the distance.
It's there.
Yeah, it's slowly coming, and you guys are just getting you're walking down the new road. The irony. And yeah, you're just kind of coming up to the remains. Well, this is like a fully functioning town.
Thank God, civilization.
People.
So,
Need.
as you see,
Me.
so as you enter the town, you can see from the map I've given you, there are various different places for you to go. You have the village hall, the general store, the shrine, there's a jail, there's a blacksmith, and then there's an inn. Especially for slightly more background. So you two have not been sent here for no apparent reason. You are chasing down a rumor about an ancient ruin that was even before the time of the last war, and it was used as a waypoint for kind of for the agents of care to conduct espionage against the neighbouring realms. So you are on a hunt for kind of information.
For a spy
And-
base.
Yeah, pretty much. They're basically infiltrating. Is it Thames House? Is that what the MI6 building's called?
I have.
MI6 building. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, I can't remember either.
I know where it is. I think.
Well, yeah,
Do I see
it's
imagery?
subtle, Will.
Yeah.
So you're sort of, yeah, it's basically you're kind of going there to see what information you guys can retrieve from its kind of from what was left there.
From either
How to put
people,
it.
documents, whatever. Gotcha.
Yeah, from people or just sort of loose documents.
Right.
So do we have any idea where this place is?
So you know it's close to Oakhurst. You've kind of been asked, so you can sort of ask around the town. You've got a rough idea from your maps that it's kind of near a ravine. But kind of you can ask around the town to give you some more information, see if they can, they may sort of have other quests or things for you to do there. Or you can basically waylay the town entirely and go straight to the kind of where you think the Citadel is.
I don't think we have any idea, right, Will? We've got no
Yeah,
idea where
I feel like walking around in nothing is a bad idea.
Yeah, therefore, if we're gonna be searching the barren wasteland, we're gonna need to get hydrated.
Exactly.
So why not head to the old boar for
Old
a pint?
Boar Inn.
Wait for all this to blow over.
Exactly. Somebody will come along eventually and know where it is. Right.
I bloody hope so. We'll walk all this way for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna walk through the entrance to the old Boar Inn. It's very similar to kind of not Western taverns, but to modern day taverns. So you kind of push the door open, and you're initially greeted by a welcoming scent of like hot stews and soups, and just wafting out this door and kind of hitting you right in the schnoz. And there is a surprisingly large number of people in the town. So it's kind of in the tavern. Sorry. So you're talking. It's packed, but you can still choose to sort of. There's still a few tables that you could kind of just go sit down if you so wished, or you can go straight to the bar of your choice.
Drink first, then table. Table. You get the. What's your character name, Jack? Will?
Jax.
Jax. Grab a table. I'll get us a pint.
Easy peasy. Oh, yeah.
Make sure if there's anyone that looks like they may know something. Just
What
look
would they
around
look
for
like?
any shady folks.
Deal.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll do that. Cool.
Yeah, go and sit down and keep an eye out.
Okay. So at this point, I'm going to say, Will,
Yeah.
if you could roll me a perception check,
Okay.
just while.
5.
Okay.
I'm looking around too, by the way. Cool. So
Oh yeah, but I guess this is actually Will is sort of sitting and trying to listen to people at the table, really, rather inconspicuously.
That's a giant
see
little
what
blue dragon.
Yeah, to see what he can hear. You don't hear much, so you don't necessarily hear much about the Citadel. All you kind of hear is like an odd rumor about kind of you hear about a plain that's just to the north of so to the south of the town that is kind of is still smoking from kind of the remnants of the war. Like even though the war ended, this plain still kind of continues to smoke and ember.
Sorry, Paul. When did the war end? How long has it been? A couple of weeks? Months?
Not weeks. It's kind of it's like months to years, so it's very, very recent.
Right. So these people will still know, and it'll be a bit of a...
Animosity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes and no. Like kind of now that peace has been signed, kind of everyone is playing nice, and say kind of these guys lost, and they were quite a small townships. They were never necessarily involved in the war effort as much as they were just kind of one of the unfortunate hounds was like, "Oh, you're part of here now, so welcome aboard."
Right.
Okay.
And you also hear, you also hear about a local cattle herder. You hear him sort of giving advice to fellow kind of cattle herders. They say to keep their stock very close to the town because there are rumours going round of at night, like a monster is coming out and has been killing cattle, and if a person's gone out, they've been killing a person as well.
Oh. That's not good.
And James, if you can please roll me a perception check.
If you could please tell me how to do that.
Yep, sorry. So if you click on your character sheet, go to
Yep.
core and click perception
Go to core and click perception.
in the skills list.
Click perception in the skills list. Haha!
So you get a 9. Let me just turn that off for you very quickly.
Why are there two numbers? Just out of interest.
So that's a feature called Advantage, which Roll20 automatically has on, and it's basically in certain fights, in certain situations, or in certain skill checks, you basically have advantage, and you have to roll the number twice.
Okie doke.
Okay, so you don't hear much or see much, but what you do notice is in the distance, sort of kind of huddled in the corner, you see a woman who is she's not like a grandma, but she is she's old. She's kind of like probably late 50s, early 60s. She is sort of very solemn, and you can see the remnants of tears on her face.
Right. Okie doke.
So,
Okay.
pardon?
I was going to say, I'm going to keep going to the bar, get our drinks.
Okay. So, you are going to be greeted by a humanoid. He's like a human sort of bartender. He's going to have like a scar across his face. He's going to be very gruff, kind of very bold, and kind of very like a haggard bartender. He'll sort of look up at you without saying much, and sort of kind of clearly awaiting you to say something.
Alright. Are any bartenders... Is it like, do you guys have like a convention or something? Do you like all agree to have beards and look like you're made of leather? Or is it just like a coincidence?
So he's going to sort of... his face is going to go from not really warm or inviting to outwardly loathing and kind of not best pleased with you.
I mean, I'm just wondering, I don't know these things.
What do you want?
2 of your finest ales.
So he is going to turn around, kind of pull off the shelves two. The shelves be a tad dusty. 2 tankards, like sturdy metal tankards. He's going to turn back round and he's going to hit this, like this very just sort of
It's gonna
kind
hit
of pub
you.
pipe. No, he's
Clang.
going to sort of slam these tankards down and just start kind of rummage around for 2 bottles, which he's going to pull out.
If
and
he's rummaging around, can I check if there was anything like weird or out of place out behind the bar?
You can indeed roll another perception check. So there's nothing out of place at all. The only things you're going to really notice are it's adorned with kind of like the Kira Empire logos. So it's sort of kind of as a reminder of this place is sort of was friendly to Kier soldiers during the war. So it's like, haha. But now it's sort of ever since then it's kind of there's dust on like the upper shelves. Like some of it's starting to fall a tad into disrepair.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So at this point, the barkeeper's going to come back up with 2 bottles, and he's going to just sort of pop the tops off, and there's going to be like a noticeable kind of hiss as the tops pop off.
Nice.
And that's going to be replaced with a kind of like a bit of smoke. A bit of smoke, and it's going to smell. You're going to hit like a very warming kind of smell, like a almost kind of spiced, kind of like chili sort of spice smell that's going to hit your nose.
Ooh.
So he's going to pour these, empty his 2 bottles into these kind of flagons, I believe is the technical term, or tankards. I'm not sure. He's going to pass the tankards over to you. And sort of hold his hand out and be like, "That's 8 copper pieces, please."
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to give him a gold and just say, it's a shame we haven't got any change.
He's sort of looking at you and kind of give you a bit like, and I've turned around, like open his register and just start.
It's good, mate. Maybe you can, I don't know, like restyle your hair so you can maybe set the trend for the bartenders of the future. And just walk away.
You're going to hear like a very begrudging like, "Thanks," as you sort of turn and walk away.
You are welcome. Alright, I'll grab the beer and go sit down with Jax.
Dante Flux, making friends wherever he goes.
I don't think that was very rude. Just an innocent question.
Right, yeah, so you 2 are sort of at the table. Watch this when you... So the table, you had a choice, Will. There's one sort of... there's one sort of slight in the corner, there's one kind of quite in the middle of the bar. Where would you have... The tavern, where would you have elected to sit?
I imagine in the corner, because that would be better to like look at what's going on,
Yeah.
Okay.
rather than in the middle of the room. So yeah, the corner.
Okay.
Is there like an eclectic mix of races and stuff? Are they all like humans? Are they all...
They're mostly... It's mostly all human. There's a very small smattering of like other races. Like, so you've got the occasional orc, and kind of the race that clearly suits a heavy labour, and then the only other thing you really notice is there's like a cluster of halflings that are sort of... So imagine the humans. If you say the humans are about like 60%.
Are they taking the hobbits to Isengard?
No, they are the hobbits going to Isengard.
Of course.
So it's
Where
got
are
like
the
60% humans, about 30% of this tavern is halflings, and about 10% is just kind of a mishmash of kind of races.
Okay, so it's not like they're all giving us side eye because we're a dragon and a demon.
No.
Cool. Okay.
God, no.
Cool.
So I'm gonna just tell Will what I saw. Tell him that the bartender's really keen on facial grooming.
You look like a friendly chap.
He looks like a bartender. I'm sure they're all related.
Probably. I had 27
then I'm
sisters,
gonna-
so...
Sorry, what was it?
What?
What was it? What was that?
I had 27 sisters, so I can relate.
Yeah, but you came out of an egg.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to orient myself. So where is the woman I saw crying in relation to our table?
She would be at the other end of the bar in an opposite corner.
So if I subtly gesture and be like, something's up over there,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she wouldn't
Just
notice
tell
that.
Will that, like, there's a nutcase in the corner.
It's not us.
Yeah, so she won't notice that. You could happily do that and be like, yep.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Cool.
Be like, all I got is the little old lady in the corner. Did you get anything?
There was a man over there who was talking about cattle going missing or being killed, and occasionally people getting killed. And I can't remember the other thing because I'm an idiot.
Paul, I think that's you.
No,
Yeah.
not according to your stats. The other thing was the smoking plane.
Ah, there was a smoking plane that's been smoking since the war. Since the war.
Since the war?
Yeah. Hell of a fire.
Huh.
Other than that,
Don't think they're related, are you? Do you?
what the things going missing in the plane?
And the plane's still being on fire.
I hope not, because that's a lot of fire.
They've got to be burning something out there.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell you what. Okay. I'm not sure which one of us is best to console a crying old lady, a demon, or a dragon. But...
I'm going to let you take that one.
Okay, in that case you try and, ask that dude about his cows.
Yeah,
So he's worried
this seems the better way around.
if he knows why the place is still burning.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go and probably make this woman commit suicide.
The two conversations I heard, were they two different people?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Cool.
Whoopsie whoopsie.
I didn't. It's fine. I'm going to go over to the plane man about fire.
Okay. So the plain man is perhaps I guess you could say a tad different from everyone else sort of in the tavern, and everyone else in the tavern is clearly kind of is farmers, workers, have that sort of like sense of dress about them. They're dressed to work. This man looks a tad different. He's a tad more formal. He's kind of a tad like you can clearly he's clearly dressed like top and tails, like the tails part at least. He's very much kind of the more formal
Eccentric
and
philanthropist.
eccentric.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Ah. Okay, just for clarification. Actually, no, never mind. Hello, sir.
So this man is going to turn. He's going to give you an up, and I'm like, "Hello there. What can I do for you?"
Hi, I couldn't help but overhear you talking about a plane that's been on fire for quite a while.
The Ashen Plane. I would say it's very rude of you to listen to me, but please take a seat. And as he says that, he's going to very nonchalantly kind of wave his hand, produce a kind of a spectral hand that's going to pull a chair out and then sort of kind of motion for you to sit.
I do.
And once you see, he's going to get very, very nonchalantly wave his hand again, and the spectral hand is going to disappear. What is it you wish to know?
Just generally more about it, if you don't mind. Seems very interesting.
It is. I am part of an expedition to this plane. We have dubbed it the Ashen Plane. We're trying to discern what is causing it to keep smouldering and kind of the smoke pluming from it. So far, we think it is just a scar of the war, but my team is out there diligently working.
Oh, so they're out of town.
Yes.
Oh. Whereabouts is it?
He is going to kind of pull up a map from his top pocket, which for you guys is, you can look at the map of the Citadel, and he's gonna kind of point it out on the map, and kind of say that show that it's to the east of the town.
Oh. I heard there was some bad things running around outside of town. I didn't think it would have been safe.
Well, you see, my what is the term? My compatriots and I are, as you can see, quite skilled in the arcane arts, and to kind of prove a point, as he says this, he's going to kind of click his fingers, and like a kind of sparks in a kind of shower from where he clicks type thing. So we can quite clearly deal with all that comes our way. But I appreciate your concern, citizen.
Oh, good. Well, if you don't mind, I might swing by to see how things are going, because it's fascinating.
You are more than welcome to, and if you don't mind me asking, where? We don't see we haven't seen many heavily armed dragonborn make their way through town, so may I ask why you are here?
Just where the world took me. Looking for work and the general roads of life.
Roll me a deception.
No pressure.
Let's see if he believes you.
Oh, that a boy.
With a roll of 19, he believes you. He's like, well, swing by the plane and I will see if we can scrounge up some work for you.
On the map he showed me,
Yes?
did I see like a ravine or anything? Because that's where...
Yes.
Did he show us that
you
map?
see that
Yeah.
he showed you something very similar. He kind of, not that exact map that you guys have got, but he shows you got like a topological?
Topographical, like
Topographical.
mountains and stuff.
Yeah, he shows like I think it's just like a topographical map of the area. So you see like the ravine, kind of you see the sort of the plain. So you have a rough idea of where the ravine is and sort of where you're heading to.
Right. Okay, then I stand up and walk over, or say goodbye and walk over to the other gentleman.
He is going to kind of tip his tip his head and kind of bow to you, and then kind of wave his hand and sort of tuck the chair back in with the mage hand.
Cool.
Alright, then whilst walking over, James, solemn lady,
Yes.
what's your plan of attack?
Well, I'm not going to attack her.
Are we hitting
Say-
things?
I will cast Hellish Rebuke. No,
Fire.
I'm just going to say, excuse me, madam. Do you mind if I join you?
So she is going to look up and kind of... Sorry, but... You may sit.
Thank you. And can I summon my mage hand to pull the fucking chair out?
You can summon your mage hand to pull the chair out.
I'm gonna do that.
They're sort of one of the perks of everyone is that magic is like, oh, yeah, cool. We all do magic. Wicked.
Yeah, like, yeah, look.
I don't.
To the other guy, like, yeah, look, I could do that too. Although I didn't see that aspect. But I'll just,
Yes, yeah, you
I'll
can
do
sort
that. I'll take a seat. And just say, couldn't help but notice you're not like the regular crowd in here.
She's just kind of looking at him like, in what way?
For a start, most people are happy when they're at a bar. Or at a tavern.
You're gonna elicit, like, a small chuckle from her.
Is that it? No.
Yeah, nothing else. She's like, just like a very, like, like, just a very sort of, she appreciates your joke.
Which is, I'll say, well, I'm glad I'm helping with the with that problem, but if you don't mind me asking, why is it that you're not happy?
She's gonna kind of, she's gonna have a look and she's like, my son and a daughter, they left the town with, actually with people not unlike yourself, some out of towners, and they haven't come back yet.
I see. How long ago was this?
It must have been about a month ago now.
And do you have any idea who these other out-of-towners were, or where they were going, or what they were doing?
So she's going to kind of... roll a perception first. Perception, the skill that solves all things.
Come at me.
So she's going to kind of just start looking, kind of just kind of clear, eyes going left to right. She's like, I'm not sure. I think you said something about.
Can I just say, I am not looking for any. I'm not looking to. Well, okay, let's start that again. I'm saying I'm only trying to help. Me and my colleague, you know, the scaly bastard.
Hello.
We're just passing through, and we figure, why not do some good in a place that's seen so much evil?
Thank you, but no, I think they were just going out on a hunting trip. They said they were going to just go near the just near the ravines and see if they sort of what they could find nearby. And just it was just a local hunting trip, I think.
A hunting trip? How much is there to hunt here nowadays?
That's what I told those out of towners, but I just couldn't.
I tell you what we're gonna do? We're gonna go take a look, and if we find anything, we'll be the first to know.
Thank you. If you do go and happen to find them, if you could bring them back alive, that would be the ideal. But if not, they each had a signet ring on them, and I would greatly appreciate it back. It was gold, and I promise you'll be heavily rewarded.
I'll do what I can. Don't worry about the reward.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna get up. Just give her a little smile and then head back to our table and wait for Jax to finish up.
Okay, so yeah, we will come back to Jax heading towards the cow farmer cow thing.
Hello.
This kind of thing like, what do you want?
I hear you have a problem. And I was wondering if I could help.
You hear? Who'd you hear it from?
Well, you, but...
Well, I haven't told you. So have you been eavesdropping on me?
This is a bad way to start a conversation. Hi, I'm a mercenary of sorts, and I hear there are monsters running around. I was wondering if you could enlighten me.
So at this point, this sort of kind of not this man to sort of turn, kind of starts standing up, kind of looking at you like, the only monster I see here is you. Like kind of put his finger in your chest.
Well, that's a bit rude, but
Oh, did this come from the man who eavesdrops?
Can I hear this?
It's getting progressively loud.
I-
Like it's getting loud enough that you can start hearing it. Yes.
can I ask, in comparison to me, how big is this guy?
Yeah, you must be pretty big, Will.
I'm imagining I'm huge and in full armor.
See, I think Dragonborn's they're medium size again. I can't remember off my head. So he's not the same size as you, but he's still kind of up there. Like he's maybe. Let me see if I can find the exact height of a Dragonborn. It's in a bloody table somewhere. Because my plan is, he's gonna sort of come to probably midway up your head, type thing.
He's a pretty big guy then.
Hmm.
So if I can hear it, can I just call across the bar? Like it's not hard. It's not eavesdropping if you're shouting, mate.
So a Dragonborn is 5'6" base height. A human's 4'8", so yeah, it's about sort of mid over your head to bottom half of your head. Okay, so as you shout that, he's gonna shout back. He's like, I wasn't shouting before, and you keep your nose out, bloody demon.
All right.
This is getting a bit out of hand, don't you think? I was simply asking to try and help. If you don't want help, I can just leave.
We don't need your help. It was you and all your other empires that caused this. Well, just look outside. You made our life hard. How about you just leave and march back where you came from?
Okay. I just walk away.
He's gonna sort of still be standing. He's like, it's gonna be like a noticeable pause as he's clearly thinking, I was hoping to punch that guy, but he's walked away from me now. And he's gonna sort of spit at you.
I just ignore it. It doesn't hit me, does it?
No,
My
you kind of
nice
just
shiny armor.
no, like you hear him, and it sort of it doesn't hit you. No, it falls just behind you.
I kind of wave and then just keep going.
Describe the wave.
Just without turning my head, just wave the back of my hand at him almost.
Okay.
And they're toodles.
The fact you said toodles, brilliant. So you're going for a slightly sarcastic wave then, effectively.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So at this point, so after your sarcastic wave, the guy's gonna hear like the aggressive, like kind of scraping of a chair, like he's hear him like sit down.
Okay.
Like it's like aggressive, sort of like he's clearly still pissed.
Oh right, I thought he was going to whack you over the back of the head with it.
Yeah, same. I was ready to smash. Okay, perfect. I just go back to the table.
So I'm going to say that sounded like it went well.
He was a lovely chap.
Yeah, it looks it.
Hmm.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, he was completely useless, but the
Imagine
other,
my surprise.
I know, the other chap was quite nice. He was saying that there was a plane that was on fire to the east, and that they were trying to figure out what it was. But he showed me a map, which I looked at, and showed a ravine kind of that way. It's the only one I could see.
Oh, funny you should say that. Because old salty face over there says that her son and her husband went
Son and
on
daughter.
a hunting trip of all things towards a
Hunting
ravine.
what?
That's what I
What
asked.
are they hunting?
There's
Are
nothing.
they hunting
there,
that? Are they hunting that man's cattle? Because I'm kind of okay with it at this point.
Well, if they're hunting the cattle, then we've just solved everyone's problems, haven't we?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a nice tidy session, everybody. Good game, wonderful.
Let's just go home.
Alright, so do we head towards the where did the do we head towards the plane or do we head towards the what's it?
The ravine.
Ravine.
Well, they're both kind of in the same direction, right? Paul?
They are, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so kind of, so the town it's a very small town, like, it has about 3 roads. It has the road you came in on, that then forks left.
It's Paul's hometown.
Exactly.
I think 3 is actually one more road than Petton has.
It is, sadly. It is. And then there's the road to the right, which kind of heads towards the ravine and heads to kind of, and yeah, the plane is to the kind of is you'll see it going down that road.
Okay, so I guess we're going to head down. Looking at the map, we're going to head down the old road again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna head.
first of all, we'd come across the plane.
I presume so.
Okay. Oh, so as in, so you are you going to basically kind of finish your drinks and just straight walk out and head down that road? You going to do anything else in the town?
We've got all our supplies and stuff. Don't really need healing.
If as we leave the bar, can I say sorry about your cows, mate? To old Spitty Chops.
You can, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so as you walk out the bar, saying sorry about your cows, mate. So it's gonna kind of you're gonna walk out, the door's gonna close, and you're gonna get there's gonna be the cobbled road in front of you. As you do this, following up from this delightful, you're gonna hear there's gonna be a pause, then you're gonna sort of hear the door creak open again.
Creek. Ah, he sounds.
Well, not creak, but as in not creak, but like you're just gonna hear the door be pushed open. Kind of, but it's not going to be like it's not going to be like a polite opening like you tonight. Imagine where you sort of pushed the handle down, pushed it out, walked out very gently, like you do any normal door. This is your aggressive. I'm slamming a door down, like I'm slamming this door open.
Gotcha.
What's the bet? This is my friend.
Either
So-
that or the or that tearful mother has some serious guns.
So just to give you a rough of whether the shapes are not representative, but that's the road, that's the tavern behind you. So if you want to just drag your characters onto, well, no, I'm gonna say you two, you'd be around kind of
How do I do that?
there-ish, just.
You could just, if you just click your character and drag it, it'll go on.
Put it next to, it's on the, yeah, it'd be next to Jack's. I've dragged you on for the moment.
I can't seem to do that. Do I just do this? No.
Oh, you'd want to, where it says Dante Flux on the sheet, click and hold, so it's highlighted, and then
Aha,
just drag it
sure.
around.
Oops,
Cool.
oopsie.
Alright,
There's
Now
two
there's
of
two.
you.
put yours next to Jack's.
Okay.
There's two of you again.
There's two of me again.
Oh no,
I didn't know you had this spell.
I've deleted one, it's fine. No one saw nothing. So, as you do this, your guess is perhaps correct, Will, and that you are going to hear like a clear sort of "Oi!" kind of like a clear like sort of "Oi" coming from behind you.
Should we just ignore it? I kind of want to just ignore it.
I only said sorry.
Are you ignoring it?
We should ignore it. Or we should turn around.
No, I feel like we should just face the other way for a bit longer. Just let it
Alright.
sink in.
We're just having a conversation. Looking the other way.
Yeah.
And I want to turn around and go, "Hello, can I help you?"
Oh, good day.
Do I know you?
So, this guy is gonna. So he's gonna appear out the door. He's gonna get kind of close to you, followed up by his two friends. It would be a highly unfair fight. Yes, they're all the same person. Don't hate.
Oh, it's triplets.
And he just like, it's like, I got unfinished business with you. And at this point,
I tried to start business. You refused.
You say, "Would you like us to help you?"
Would you like some help?
and at this
Do you
point,
hope
I'm
you
going to
weren't
ask you
eavesdropping on
both
us?
to roll initiative. So, James, do that. Click your token first, where it says Dante Flux. Then open your character sheet, and initiative is above your current hit points next to your speed.
What do I do?
Did good. Oh, click your token again, and then roll it for me, please.
My token isn't doing anything. It's just
If you click on the map, it should, and then roll it, and your name should come up in the turn order thing.
do I have to roll it again. Then? Nope.
Odd.
I think your token might be broken.
Potentially, let me
What
see.
if I right click it? There we go.
Oh,
We're good. I'll
All
give you.
good.
I'll give you. There's your 15. You got 15. I'll give you a roll. Okay.
I just need to right click, not left click. Got it.
So,
quick question.
yes.
What's this town's policy on killing?
Yes.
Well,
There was a jail, so
there is a jail. I mean, you can take it from, you can try and discern it out as you go.
fair enough.
Okay.
So, they kind of I'd say so. It's going to open with. We're going to start with Will. You got the highest roll of all the NPCs as well, so you get to make the first move.
Does it look like he's going to attack us, Ben?
You could.
Is he swinging?
Yeah, but it's not swinging, but he's walked out
He's rolling
kind
up
of-
his sleeves, is he?
Yeah, like sort of kind of bottles in hand,
Oh,
Okay.
etc., etc.
Bringing out
Then
the
I want
weapons.
to say quite loudly, I want everyone to know we've been nothing but civil here. And I want to ready an attack action, if I can.
Okie dokie.
So if he swings at me, I want to swing back.
Alright, cool. So, James, you are next.
I think I would like to cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay. So if you want to click that in your spells tab,
Yep.
and then I believe. Cool. So then, if you, so already what that does. So if you
So
click on
my-
your character sheet again,
Current hit points is 16, right?
no, below that your temporary hit points that comes up to 5. So
Oh,
your
that
current
comes up
stays at
to 5.
11. You get a temporary of 5.
And that goes. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry,
Christ.
sorry. I clicked. That's my bad.
Oh, can I say chill as I do it? Chill.
You can.
Yes, please. Think of the cows.
Okay, so so your spells you had 1 slot total for level 1, and you've now used your only spell slot for level 1. Okay. You can do your cool. So at this point, the lead thug is going to take a swing at Will, which will obviously trigger Will's attack, kind of ready action.
So who's going first?
You go first. This is you have the ready action.
Cool. What's he swinging with? Is it just like a bottle?
Yeah, just the bottle.
Yeah, I'm just going to punch him, I think.
Alright, cool. So, melee attacks in 5e
Bam.
work. As in you.
Fuck!
What did you roll?
24 to hit.
Yeah, punch built in. That's wicked.
Yeah, I just did it. I plan on punching people. Did it hit?
Oh god, yeah, it's
With 24?
It's
He
hit.
missed is some kind of fucking machine.
Yeah, if I miss, I'm running. 5.
No, I'm just trying to work out what because I know melee attacks have it built in somewhere.
I made it as a weapon attack.
On a hit and it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
So 1 plus 4, so 5.
Cool. All right.
5
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
awesome. So yeah, he's gonna kind of take a pretty hefty blow. You sort of where you punching him? Yes, you punch him to the face. Describe where you're punching him.
I don't want to just punch. Yeah, just straight on the nose, like a jab. Bang!
I'm picturing this.
All right.
He goes
Yeah,
to
he
swing
is.
and bang.
Okay. He's gonna sort of take the blow, but he's still gonna follow through with his punch, which is gonna be. What is your AC?
16.
He's gonna miss. His punch is gonna just sky right in front of you, like he's gone for like a nice right hook, and it just sort of goes right past your face. And at this point, his 2 friends are
Sorry,
gonna kind of
sorry.
stick.
Talking
No, it's up
about
to you.
AC, I don't have mine. How do I figure that out quickly?
It is
Like 7 or something?
no. So your armor class is. Let me find it. It's written down somewhere. Omnibooks. No, not that. Load.
Your armor class is either based on what armor you have, or 10
It's
plus your dexterity.
10 plus dexterity modifier, yes. Unless, but do you have armor? That's the question.
My dexterity is 0, so that's good.
You have leather armor, so it's your AC is 11.
11, okay.
Right. So at this point, the two amigos are going to take a step forward. And the one on the left is going to punch, to attempt to swing at James.
Wow, rude.
And he is going to hit you for 3 damage.
Alright, well he's going to take 5 then.
He also takes 5 damage. And then the one on the right is going to take a swing at Jax
Bring it.
and will miss.
Yeah.
Most agile dragon.
Which brings up Jax's turn.
I just want to punch the first guy again.
Do it.
Ignore the guy on my right.
Yeah, you've hit.
Another 5.
Good lord. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, yep. So, yep. James, you're up. I'm assuming, are you going where are you punching him? Are you going face again? Are you going to a cheek?
I'm going in his gut.
Ooh.
Style.
Ooh. Okay. Kind of gut. I like it. Gut punch. Alright. James. You've just been punched by one guy. What are you going to do?
Got really, really cold.
He did, yeah. I mean, now is also your ideal time to make a witty comment.
I'm trying to think of Arnie's.
Channel Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Everybody, chill.
What killed the dinosaurs?
An asteroid.
The Ice Age.
I know, but it's an asteroid.
Yeah.
What if I just go, it's a little nippy this summer, isn't it? And then just an eldritch blast.
Oh.
Click Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, but click it on the. Wonderful, you click on the base. Oh, click where it says Eldritch Blast at the bottom, as you have hit him. As in on the chat log. 5, wicked. All right.
So while I've been
Yes.
punching this guy, you just went bang.
Yeah, James went. I'm sick of you already. Let's blow you up. Cool.
Hey.
So
We were nothing but nice. These people are clearly not very nice either.
So a beam of crackling energy is gonna. How would you cast it? Would you sort of go like a Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha, or just sort of open your palm, like really casually, like your hands pointing down,
Yeah, I was
open
going
it,
to say
and just,
it would
it
be kind
fires
of like
out.
it would be kind of like an off the cuff thing, like a flick. Go,
Okay. All right. So this beam of crackling energy is gonna just streak out of your hand. Imagine like a repulsor, like Tony Stark repulsor style, and yeah, it's just gonna take this beam just to the chest. It's just gonna sort of keel over like. Again, the three amigos again are just gonna line up. This time the middle one is going to connect with you.
No.
With you, Will. He's going to take 3 of your precious hit points.
What? That's it.
how many have you got left? 102?
9.
9.
No.
But the other 2 stooges will both miss. They're both going to go to swing at you, and the one guy is clearly shivering a little bit. It's going to be like, and kind of miss. And the other one is just going to, again, miss although you're quite a big target, somehow miss your delightfully blue scales.
Oh, they're blue. Cool.
Yeah, I'm a blue dragon.
I say we'll push
Similar
introductions at the beginning. We'll do introductions at the end. It'll be fine. Which then brings us back to the top of the round. And Jax, are you still going to punch the guy, or have you seen now an Eldritch Blast and you've been hit, and you're going to take it perhaps
No,
to the next
how
level?
difficult do I reckon it would be to suplex this guy?
You're going to grapple
Just
him.
grab him and then just throw him over. Yeah. Can I grapple him? Can I grab him?
You can grapple. Let me just double check the rules of grappling in 5e. So you will make a strength athletics check. Por favor. Oh, Jesus
19.
Christ.
Phil, what the hell?
It's gonna
I have a lot of strength.
It's going to be contested by... Yeah, you grapple the shit out of him. He is comfortably grappled.
I squeeze him and it comes out of the bum. Awesome. Can I...
Okay, so yeah. You see, yeah, so he is now in the grappled condition. The grappled condition, he basically means he can't do a lot. It's like his speed becomes 0, and that's about it, really. I'm expecting more from grappled, in honesty, but he is marginally frustrated now, if anything.
Can I carry out the
marginal
suplex?
frustration.
I don't think you.
I can wait.
I would say I think the grapple is the action for your turn. We can suplex it next turn if he doesn't break free. Dante Flux. See if Eldritch Blast one guy in front of you. What next?
He's still alive though, right? He's still.
Oh yeah, like they're
fully
both still
functioning.
alive and kicking. It's not like you've killed him.
Yeah.
He is both still. They're both still having at it.
Trying to imagine some kind of like Shrek Lord Farquaad tournament fight here. Oh, just
It's
say
a
you
yes.
want another
you
one and cast it
You
again.
Alright, roll it for me again.
So I don't need to click on anyone, do I? Or do I click on this guy?
Nope, just click Eldritch Blast.
Ow. Blast at what level? One.
You're casting Hellish Rebuke
Wait,
instead.
no, I'm not. Can't cast Hellish Rebuke. Sorry.
So you...
Crit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you crit rolled it.
Oh my god.
Alright, click Eldritch Blast for me, please.
Oh,
That's disappointing.
Yeah,
I was expecting him to no longer be, there.
just a pair of shoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a crit
Unfortunately,
on his big toe.
I'm saying, his big toe is no longer there.
Oh, you've ruined his shoes. Excellent.
Haha!
But,
You haven't got a cobbler here.
Unfortunately, the rest of him still is there, which then leads to
How disappointing.
However, for some reason, because I cannot roll a dice to save my life today, the Three Stooges all miss.
Oh.
The guy I'm
Which-
holding, I'm just like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
Going like left to right.
Okay, that explains that
Like-
one, yeah.
In my head, I try to imagine how you're holding him is like the one arm out, and he's just sort of flailing underneath you.
Flailing
Yes.
at you. Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Like, I'ma get him. Okay, so, Will, pick your move.
Commence suplex.
Oh my
How do I suplex?
god. I
Out
don't
of
think
nowhere.
I don't think there is a move.
Specific suplex rules.
I don't think there are specific suplex rules.
Then I just headbutt him.
You
You can headbutt him, yeah?
I'm assuming that's the same as a punch.
Yeah, it's the same as punch, it's the exact same.
Even
You'll
for a
hit him.
dragon?
5.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You roll under 19, Will.
Apparently not. I can. I roll 5 for seeing.
Okay, so this guy's face is just starting to bloom into a lovely Jackson Pollock painting of just all sorts of colours and shapes and sizes.
Starting to regret your life choices now, aren't you?
He's gonna kind of spit out some blood and give like a confident, like, oh, I've still got this. It's still got how I want it to go. Like, in that sort of look where he's like, he just sort of snarls you a bit. Kind of clear, like, we can do this still. Which then brings up Dante, or Dantessa, to,
What else can I do? I can't, like, slap him with a mage hand, can I? It's not
no,
offensive.
unfortunately not.
Yeah.
You could... Let's see, you could... Your options are... You can Eldritch Blast him. Do you have any weapons?
I have 2 daggers, but that's a
You
bit...
could, you could hit...
Oh, no, I have a quarterstaff.
You'd hit him with a quarterstaff, yes.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
gonna try and just crack him over the head with a
Give me
quarterstaff.
just one... Okay, let me just 1 second, my friend.
Bonk him.
Yeah. Whack-a-mole.
Just add that old quarterstaff in then for you.
Whack a farmer.
Can I try and do some cool
Quarterstaff.
spinny round thing? No, I don't want to risk that, actually.
I'm right next to you. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just throw it away by mistake. Hey, I've already got a quarterstaff in there.
Click the quarterstaff in your attacks.
In my attacks. Ah. You just added a quarterstaff to my inventory.
No, to your attacks and spellcasting.
Well, I've got
See-
2 quarterstaffs in my inventory now, Paul. Get rid of that one. Okay. Quarterstaff.
You wield.
You will hit. Cool, alright, yeah, you will do.
That did more
5
damage than the
damage to-
2 explosions.
Yeah, you will, and I think it's just a 5. I think that 6 is not meant to be in there. So we'll do 5 damage to him, and you actually, yeah, and this guy is going to sort of be. So his boot's been blown open. He's missing a toe. You've blasted him to the chest. We're going to quarterstaff him.
Right over the top of the head.
Okay. And a red mark is just going to appear, kind of, in this guy. It's kind of it was in the hair, but just on the top of the forehead, you're going to see this bright red line just appear where you've just smacked him.
Can I shout, it's self-defense?
You can shout it's self-defense, yes. You're more than welcome to shout that.
I imagine some people are probably watching. It's self-defense!
Like, people have sort of started to kind of progressively, a few people have like headed out of the tavern and just starting to get a bit of a crowd. It's not like,
Well, it's only
like
been
anyone
like,
so much.
what, 30 seconds, but...
Yeah. But it's not like
Is
anyone's
there any
like
policeman
mass-
that may be nearby? Like Will said, we were nothing but polite.
We were nothing but reasonable.
Okay, so at this point, the grappled man is again going to flounder your arms and miss. The man with a very throbbing forehead is going to hit you, James.
How dare he?
So you take, he's going to hit you for 3 damage again.
Oh no, and he's going to take another 5.
But he's going to get another 5 points of cold damage. And then the final guy.
How many hit points
is-
did this guy? This guy's taken like
They
25
got low. They're
points.
tougher than us.
Yeah, I've given you some decent enemies for your first fight. You're doing well. And they're going to miss. So the final guy's going to miss, which brings about Will.
Is it time for a great sword?
What did you say?
Is it time for a great sword?
Oh my.
I have a big ass sword on my back. Can I throw this guy into the guy attacking
I think it's
Dante?
thinking I throw the greatsword.
Woof.
Yes. But depending on sort of how you want to, like, you could grapple him and like kind of push him into it.
Yeah, I want to like push him into him to hopefully knock one or if not both of them over.
Yeah, you could definitely push him.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right. Cool. So roll me an athletics.
No,
The lowest roll.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Oh my
let's
God.
That makes it a 15.
We'll see if you can contest this. To successfully contest this. If you're fine, he doesn't contest it well. So he is going to he's going to get pushed into his friend, and he is going to just fall down, and they're both going to now end up prone on the floor.
Yes, success. I'm assuming that was my action as well.
Yes.
Cool. I want to turn and look at the other guy. Just stare at him.
Dante. So you now have two prone people in front of you. And a bit like a heap off the ground, and one guy standing up. What do you do?
Can I, is there a way that I can, cast Eldritch Blast, but, keep it in my hand?
You can ready it. You can ready an action, yes. So what that would do is, you get to decide what their trigger is. So you could say, I'm going to hold Eldritch Blast until they get up, and I'll blast one of them again, type thing.
Okay, so if I do that, and then just say, walk away, and then the trigger will be if one of them swings again at me.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Alright.
I don't know if they'll listen or not, but,
So...
I don't want to whip my tail as I do it, because that sounds cool.
Okay, Joe, roll me an intimidate.
What the fuck?
Okay. So roll a 17. You're gonna sort of kind of clench your fist, clear like I'm gonna, so they know what's coming. Tail's gonna whip, and you'll sort of hear the two guys on the floor are gonna be like, oh, clearly start to look around, thinking we may be losing this fight. So the first guy's gonna get up, and he's gonna kind of ready, and he's gonna just sort of hold his action. He's not gonna punch, he's not gonna swing, but he's clearly gonna sort of stay just squared up to the two of you. The second guy's gonna do the same, and the third guy is also just gonna sort of hold back, kind of squaring up, being like, "Oh shit, what are we doing here?" So which would bring us back round to Jax.
So they're all kind of looking like they're regretting this.
Part the part regretting it, part still giving quite like a aggressive and sort of like, the best I can describe it is like the sort of lads.
Oh yeah.
Right.
We're like on a night out. We've done wrong, but we can't quite back down from this.
Fair enough. What did you say the floor was made of?
Lava.
It's concrete.
Concrete.
It's like a paved. It's like a sort of like an early paved road type thing.
Cool. Then I want to pull out my greatsword. Seeing them all being like, yeah, we can go. Be like, no, you really can't.
If you
I want to
throw
try
an
and
intimidate.
help the intimidation.
Oh, throw it down, mate. Roll it.
Oh dear.
Yes! 3!
So your grand manoeuvre, so you're going to draw your great sword, kind of.
Drop it.
Do I just...
You're sort of
Fumble
like, you're going to try and put the point downwards, like a nice kind of resounding sort of like clang, and sort of like drag it up and watch the sparks kind of fly. When you sort of point it to the ground, it's just like a clang, or like a. It's like a very sort of like, oh, and the scratch doesn't so much produce any sparks. It mostly just sort of, it's like an early paper, there's little bits of mud and stuff. So you sort of you add energy, drag it through the mud parts, so it doesn't really make any sparks. It's just sort of you like, yep, just dragging my sword through mud.
Can I roll
Oh,
my
that was
eyes?
disappointing. I just want to stare down my sword and be like, that was disappointing.
So Dante,
I suggest you finish your drinks.
you intimidating, or are you going to just sort of
I'll go for intimidating.
roll me another intimidate then? Give me another
Oh
one.
boy.
Well, I guess we're murdering 3 people.
I guess we're murdering them. Yeah.
So
I
So
said
again,
my
you're-
voice
you're-
cracks or something.
oh my god, yes, that's happening. Yeah. So give me act it out. I want to hear the voice cracking.
How do I act out voice break?
I guess you should finish your drinks.
Just you finish your drinks.
Beautiful.
Oh no!
We're adventurers!
So at that point, a fireball is going to
Oh my!
kind of
Oh, Jesus.
rain down from above and kind of land next to the first one is going to land next to where James and the second Stooges. So I can do so there.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is then going to rain down, and just a second later land kind of to the right of the third Stooge. And kind of you are going to, and then as you sort of, you're then going to hear like loudly kind of echoed around, just sort of like halt. And that is going to magically fade into black for this evening. Because I always leave it on a cliffhanger.
Storytelling!
I know.
I lost one hit
best
point.
I lost
best-
3.
trope around.
And we
Cliffhanger.
didn't murder anyone.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm amazed I didn't.
You just had fire rain down from above.
Well,
I only wished him good luck in finding his cows.
I just tried to help.
Yeah, but I thought, why talk to anyone when you could have fights?
That's
Yeah,
not the message we should be saying.
No, it's not.
But the thing
Talk
is,
people,
they
kids.
swung first, so it's okay.
Technically, I punched him first, but
No, no, no.
waited.
They swung first, Will. You hit first.
Ah, fair.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
it's very much a technically they swung first, and all James will just put on some armor. You guys are totally in the clear.
Yeah, we're fine.
No one's
We're gonna-
dead. Yeah,
We're just going to take these guys back inside and all share a drink, and it's going to be lovely.
yeah.
And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Still don't know what happened to the cows, though.
This is the real mission, the real campaign, Will.
Is improving people's life through violence. What?
Find the cows.
Find the cows!
Alright, let me make a note to add in cows later to the story. Just give you cow carcasses everywhere.
No.
No.
Be like the Diablo cow level.
What cow level?
Ah.
Yeah, no, that is where we come to the end of at least this episode of the story. So, next time you will either pick back up
With
with
the
you guys
anonymous
getting rid of
fireball
the
man.
fire. Yeah, anonymous fireballs man.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Well, I think we found the song we're opening the next episode
I,
with.
I couldn't remember the first part of that.
Don't,
That
we'll
was
get
very
copyright
upset.
struck.
We'll play something that sounds very similar, but that is not goodness gracious great balls of fire.
Oh, voice will crack. Goodness gracious.
Alright, Mr. Sparky Sword.
Hey,
Sort of dub over it.
I'm just going to cover things at lightning. That seems easier.
See, it's
I'm
fun.
impressed that you didn't Dragon Breath him. I was like, I don't know how Will is as a player. Is he going to be vengeful? No, he's being good so far. He's just punching.
Yeah. I was like, these guys can't be that tough. takes 3 massive punches. Okay, maybe I'll get the sword out.
I was going to say he took 2
He took a lot.
cold damage, 2 lightning blasts, a quarterstaff over the head. Like, the fuck are these guys on?
See, the stat blocks they have are thugs who are surprisingly well, sort of have surprising amount of health, which I didn't realise when I picked them. Was it afterwards I realised, oh wait, maybe I should have just sort of slightly tweaked them.
It's alright, they don't seem to
I'm
be
sure
really
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the perks of them having terrible strength rolls.
If he got me down to like 6 health, maybe there'd be a lot more violence, but
They punched you once. You're good.
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so that was our first session. I approached this at the start, but we'll do it now anyway. I guess so briefly describe the characters you're playing, so going forward, people will have a better idea.
Oh yes, of course. I am a fancy, mischievous tiefling warlock. So I have, you know, like fancy clothes. I'm a wizard, so I'm quite well to do. Pretty charismatic and intelligent. Not very strong.
And you also have, your fake signet ring. So you
I
have
have
your
my fake signet ring. So I'm planning on using that next episode to stop us getting fireballed.
I like it. And Will Dealey, who are you playing?
I am playing Jax, the Dragonborn fighter, the blue Dragonborn fighter, who's very strong, and I like to think of the kind of, like, I'm a hero kind of guy.
Okay.
Doesn't really understand how anything works, but
So what's your intelligence?
my intelligence is 15, so it's actually quite high, but I choose that that's not actually that high.
I mean, you can drop it down if you need it. Feel more than free to tweak
You're
your own.
smarter than me then.
Feel free to
Well-
tweak your own scores. Give yourself some negatives.
Yeah. But yeah. And I can play the lute.
Yeah,
Or just
yeah,
the Dragonborn playing the lute.
that is the big part of
19
Will's
strength,
character.
can play the lute. And loves loot, so take that as you will.
Well, who doesn't love loot?
Exactly.
But we shall we'll be back in a month for this.
In a while,
for more of this
yeah.
shenanigans. In a
Couple
while.
of weeks.
In a month.
Me and Paul will be back for a podcast fairly soon, unless all wants to hot.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure out a time where we
We'll
can
go together.
record another D&D.
Yeah.
Hello. Will, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well,
And thank you very much for listening all. You can find... Ooh, Will, do you have a Twitter?
Not one that I use.
Okay, you
do
can
it
find
anyway.
Will wherever Will wants to be found. Will, do you want to plug any of your social medias or general medias or yourself?
Why not? YouTube.com/Dr. Jellybaby. Because, yeah.
I'm gonna subscribe to you right now.
You won? I feel betrayed.
I don't think we were.
James!
I think I was. I don't think Down to Flux was.
James!
I have Down to Flux on my featured channels.
Maybe we should get your brother to collaborate with us.
Maybe we should.
I agree.
Was it Dr. Jelly Belly or Dr. Jelly Baby?
Jelly Baby.
There's just lots of
DRJELLYBABY. Well, no, yeah, that's the general problem.
Every Jelly Baby scene from Doctor Who.
Yeah. Well, Tom Baker's Doctor Who loved jelly babies.
Probably Filter.
Hey.
Is it the? I think I found you with the Mr. Bean.
Nope.
I've been looking at that too. I was like, where you have Mr. Bean?
Nope.
Why
That's-
is so hard to find?
I don't
Recording
know.
And then figure this out.
Yeah, we shall do. James, I can find you on the interwebs.
I am on Twitter at JamDelay. I am on Xbox at SteliusMKII, same as Twitch. And then we are on Twitter. Paul.
At Down to Flux.
And we are on YouTube at
Down to Flux.
There we go. Complicated stuff.
And we are on emails at
downtofluxdtf@gmail.com.
It's an email you have to give them the last part, James. They can't just take a guess. Down to FluxDTF at all the emails. Yeah, and I'm on Twitter at PLunder21. And yeah, thank you very much for listening once again. If you like our show and want to hear more like us, then oh boy, are you lucky that Ninja Pancake exists.
We are jolly as gin to be a part of.
We are jolly as gin, or in this case, as silly as sake. I don't know. I'm going to face it.
Or
Yes.
Bedo IPA.
We are as I don't know, happy as Beardo IPA.
We're really, really glad that they like us.
We are. Yeah. And they have mayor shows on their networks, just Bump Jackets, Loot Shoot Lane, and if you like D&D, they have a show which is all about D&D called Demonstrating, where they basically tell you how to be a better dungeon master. I know because I listen and have taken their tips on board. Not well, but I've taken their tips on board. So go check them out, go check everybody out, and like I said, we'll see you on the next one.
Buy everyone's merch.
And buy merch and adieu.
See ya.
Bye!